Alright, so don't look at my character right now. Don't think it's all weird. Just move past that. But when you first get inside the update, which was a couple hours ago or a couple minutes ago, depending on when you're watching this, it says new special banner with ×2 mythic chance in the update logs. And you might be thinking to yourself, what in the world does that even mean? Well, let me go ahead and explain it to you. So when you go to summon, you're gonna go ahead and be, of course, comforted or accustomed by this standard banner look, right? 3 rares, 1 epic, 1 legendary, and 1 mythic every single hour. Same rates, same pulls, and basically same amount of gems you need to guarantee for the specific type. But if you look on the left hand side, there's a new special banner that says special, and if you look on the description, it says increased mythic rates and new units. So depending on what update it is, there's going to be a new banner look for what the new units are, and since it's black clover, it's Asta in the background. So if we click on it, this is what the new GUI or new banner looks like. It says rate up ×2 mythic chance. Now you might be wondering yourself, now what the hell does this all mean? Why is this in my face? Well, if you read the description for this banner, it says ×2 mythic chance and rate up for featured units. Click on the banner for more details. So before we click on it, these 3 units are the featured unit, and they're going to be all increased by the mythic chance, and depending on their placement, left hand, right hand, or in the middle, is depending on their boost of the chances. So the left and right hand side are going to be less than the middle one, because the middle one is going to be the featured unit. That is the main featured unit, so it's going to have a higher chance to actually be pulled. But if you click on it, as you can see, all of these units, all of the mythic, all of the rares, all the epics can be pulled in this banner. So it's not one specific type of unit that's shown or 2 specific types of units that can be pulled. It's every single unit in the game that can be pulled. Now they are lower chance, so these other mythic ones that are not featured, they have a 1% chance to be pulled, and same for these rares and epics and legendaries, they're scaled down a little bit. But if you look at the featured ones, Levi and Pito, or the left and right hand one, they are increased by 10%. So that's a ×2 mythic chance and rate up doing its work. But the middle one, the featured one, is increased by ×50 or 50%. So there's a higher chance of getting the middle one than the left or right one, or any of these other ones that are not even featured. So there's still a risk of you getting the ones that are not featured and the ones that are featured on the left or right hand side. So I recommend using this when the one that you want is in the middle, or at least one in the left hand or one on the right hand side if you want to risk it, because like I said, you can still get these other units and waste your pity or maybe waste gems on getting them. So what I recommend doing is, like I said, get the one in the middle, or go ahead and move to the standard one and wait for the one that you want to be guaranteed in the mythic spot. So let's say you want Asta, right? So you could either wait for Asta to be in the middle one or in one of these featured slots to either have a higher chance of getting him and spending less gems, or risking your gems to getting a mythic that you don't really want. On the opposite hand, you could go to the standard one and just wait for Asta to be in the guaranteed spot for a mythic and spend maybe 16,000 gems, or if you're lucky, less than that to get Asta. So that is how the new mythic banner works. Just use this as a discretion and at your own risk, basically. So this is a very cool, unique mechanic that they added as the banner, since it did need a little bit more flair. And now since it's here, we're all probably going to be using this more often in the standard one.